Hello, happy Sunday. Today we're gonna talk about the devices we have at Bagheera. I want to clear up some stuff and some rumors some people are spreading on Reddit and other forums. Okay, I don't drop ship. Yes, it's a one-man show. I don't build in a dusty garage. I build in the office, clean environment. We make sure your tubes are cleaner going out than they actually came in from the factory. Okay, so we don't drop ship. Everything we sell is in stock, and today we're going to talk about some of those devices. So with that out of the way, let me get the camera a little bit lower so you can see the devices we're going to talk about today. Okay, so today we're going to talk about two devices. To start with, we're going to talk about the Bagheera Alpha. Okay, comes in this case, our logo's on it. Out of so many housings that we inspected, this one met the standards, and we customized it with working with the manufacturer to get it up to what we'd like it to be at. Okay, so it comes with a battery pack, it comes with sacrificial lenses for the objective and for the eyepiece. Okay, it comes with those sacrificial lenses, it comes with a cable and the device. Okay, one of the sacrificial lenses probably fell somewhere in here. Anyway, okay, so that's what it comes with. Two sacrificial lenses for the eyepiece, two for the objective, and a cable, a cleaning cloth, and then you get the device, of course. Okay, now starting with the device, let's take a look at it. This is the Bagheera Alpha. You're gonna know it's the Bagheera Alpha because you're gonna see our logo on it. Okay, so let me get those out like this. Okay, you're gonna see our logo printed on it. Let me see if you could see that. Alright, you could see our logo printed on it, and it looks like a lot like other devices you see on the market. Okay, but it's not the same because we worked with the manufacturer to get this up to standard. Okay, there are many good devices out there, and I want to say this is one of them. I will stand behind this device. Okay, let me get this out of the way so we can talk about the device. So this is the case and the accessories that come with it. Okay, here's the other sacrificial lens that fell, and the device. Okay, so this is the Bagheera Alpha. It is similar to the PVS31, if you want to call it. Some people call it BagheeraNVG, MK2 from other brands. Regardless, it's very similar. Okay, so starting with the cable, you have a cap for the Fisher cable plug. Okay, has a cap, so make sure it's airtight, air and watertight. And you get two lens caps for the objective. Let's take them over, take a look at the lens. Now the lens, look at the lens, look at the coating on the lens, it's amazing. The lens on this device will match the performance of mil-spec lenses without saying brand names, but it will match and even outperform mil-spec lenses in some conditions and environments. So the lenses on this device are crystal clear, with no too little distortion. The summary of it matches the performance of mil-spec lenses. Okay, so this is not a low-end device. Okay, I call it a mid-tier because I try to sell it at something that keeps people under $5,000, within budget. On eBay you might find it for more because eBay charges a lot of fees, but on my website I try to keep this device fully assembled, ready to go for under $5,000. And for a bino, this is great. This particular one has Gen 2 plus lenses, 1700 FOM, great resolution and high SNR. So resolution, FOM equals SNR times resolution. I try to get a higher SNR versus resolution to make the 1700 FOM. Okay, and those tubes are matched. So this one's ready to go. 1700 FOM, You could check out my pricing on my website, eBay, or just message me and see if we could work out a deal, okay? This is the Bagheera Alpha, and as I said, the logo is printed right here, so if somebody claims to be us, or somebody claims that they tried it and it's this and that, I hear that all the time. Oh, this is trash, this is that. No, it's not, right? This is unique to our brand, and it was customized to meet our quality standards. It comes with a built-in or integrated infrared illuminator. The way you turn it on is just you hold on to this button, you turn on the device, you double tap, you start the illuminator, right? It is a manual gain knob, but this is an auto gain, okay? So it doesn't have manual gain. The tubes in here have auto gating, so it will auto gate. It'll protect the tube from flashes of lights, etc., etc., and it's an auto gain, right? So it will adjust the brightness based on your environment, okay? It articulates. When it opens like this, it turns off. When you close it, it turns on, right? So like many other PVS-31 devices, and many don't have it, but once you flip it up like this, it turns off, put it back down, turns back on, and you have adjustment screws that come with it, okay? So you could adjust the distance between the two tubes based on your eyes, okay? This one takes a AA battery, so no CR123, AA. I recommend using lithium AA and not regular alkaline batteries, because alkaline tend to leak, and I just don't recommend leaving the batteries in the device regardless. If you're gonna store it for a long period of time, it's not a day or two, just remove the battery so you don't lose the device for a $2 battery, okay? It's a standard mount, okay? Fits in any of those mounts that are used on the helmet. If it's in a Wilcox, or a clone or Amazon mount that looks like a Wilcox, but it comes with its own mount. I will show it to you right here, okay? Not gonna claim any brand, but it's just a standard mount for your helmet, and it comes with it. So if you buy this, you're good to go. You don't need anything else. It is what they call turnkey, right? Ready to go. Now let's take a look at, let me get this stuff out of the way, and we can take a look at the other device, which I actually really love. You'll be surprised. I have all these devices and I still keep going back to what's considered budget, okay? This is the Bagheera Phantom, okay? The Bagheera Phantom also have the logo. This one is a holograph. So the Bagheera Phantom, it comes with a soft helmet, okay? It's hard to fold back in, so we'll leave it right here. Comes with a cleaning cloth, comes with eye cups, comes with a mount, same kind of mount, standard helmet mount. It works great, no issues. Comes in a soft case in addition to the hard case, okay? Soft case, and it comes with a battery pack and let me show you. It comes with a battery pack and a cable, okay? A battery pack and a cable. So it also includes everything you'll ever need with night vision, right? So, and this particular device, it's coming at an amazing price. You could message me, but I think it's under $4,000, because the sheet, the tubes in this particular Bagheera Phantom do not have spec sheets. They are 1700 FOM. They came in the same batch with the other tubes, but unfortunately they don't have spec sheets, okay? So because of that, I discounted this device even more. This particular one, just one. I only have one of those, okay? So this is what I call the Bagheera Phantom, okay? This is supposed to be the most budget out of all the devices I sell, but I was surprised by the quality, honestly. I don't know, my cost is lower, so I just passed the savings down to the customer. But it's a very solid, well-built device. This has a 50 FOV lens field of view. Okay, so you have 50 degrees field of view, so you have a wider field of view, but of course with that comes the cons of a wide field of view, which is you get a little bit of distortion on the edges. This comes with two caps. They have a protective glass in the center, so you could still see. It's not a hole, it's an actual piece of clear plastic or acrylic maybe, or a polycarbonate plastic, you know, that protects the lens, and it still lets you see with the caps on, okay, in brighter environments. So this is the device. I'm gonna show it to you slowly right here and close up to the camera so you could just see how well it's built. It is well built, honestly, and still made out of, you know, industrial plastic, or I think PEEK. Not sure if this one's PEEK, but it's very solid. The housing, like, if you don't know that this is not aluminum, it looks like aluminum, but it's not aluminum. You know, we don't like aluminum because it bends. Anyway, so this knob will turn it on, turn it off, turn it to infrared, turn on the infrared illuminator, and I think there's two of them right here. And it has an auto infrared illumination, which is based on the brightness. It will turn on or off your infrared illuminator. Okay, has adjustment screws, and it has, of course, an adjustment for your eyepiece. Right, very smooth. Okay, very smooth, but still not so easy to spin around. So when you set it, it stays. Okay. And adjustable objective lenses. Look at the coating at those lenses. I really love this device. I have more expensive ones and I just keep going back to this one. Okay, even though it's my low end, supposedly my budget, but it's great, and it's compact. It's small. It does not weigh a lot. Let's see, with tubes, let's put it on the scale. With tubes in it, just like that, and there's no battery in it. It weighs 1 pound and 3 ounces. So about what? 19 ounces. 19 ounces. And the quality is amazing. The clarity of the lens, the wide field of view, but there's distortion on the edges because you're getting a wide field of view. But for somebody that wants something that's budget, this is the best bang for your buck. Okay, contact me about it. It's gonna be under 4,000, and I'm gonna check how low I can go on this one. This one in particular has 1700 FOM and NVT Gen 2 plus tubes that don't have spec sheets, so I can really discount it for you. Okay, the ones with spec sheets are gonna be around the 4,000 mark, maybe slightly even more. Depends on when you buy it on eBay or on my website, or you just contact me on Instagram or YouTube and you ask me to send it to you, and then we don't have to pay all these fees. But I will ship this to you for under $4,000 if you contact me. I only have one that have the tubes that don't have spec sheets, but this is my most budget. If you're looking for something that's not gonna break the bank, I know it's still not cheap, right? Like, it's not $500, but it's not at the Bino level of 5,000, you know, dollars and up. Like, you cannot get a decent Bino for under $5,000 these days. And this is not low quality. This is not something you're gonna go out in the dark and like, oh my god, I can't see anything. No, a lot of the videos you've seen on my Instagram are shot with this Bino, right? Or, you know, my personal one, but same specs and same Bino. So this is not junk. This is actually high quality. I still cannot understand why it costs me less to acquire, especially the housing, even though I feel in my hand the quality is just as good as the more expensive ones. Okay, so Bagheera Phantom, ask about it. No BS. Okay, if it was bad, I don't want to even sell it because I don't want to deal with angry customers, you know. So I keep talking about this one. I'm just in love with it, even though it's not the most expensive and I don't make the most money on it, but it's, for the money, it's crazy, you know. Like, look at this, you know, I get as close as I can. Okay, the Bagheera Phantom, and I like it so much I'm gonna restock on it before they decide they don't want to make it for me anymore, or maybe they made a price mistake or something. Anyway, still comes with a mount, battery pack, cable, cleaning cloth, soft helmet, lens covers, no sacrificial lenses on this one, a soft case. So you get all this and this device with tubes for under $4,000. So I don't think anybody could beat that deal. You know, I got into business to be able to provide night vision at a budget and something that does not suck. Okay, so I don't drop ship. This is in stock right now. I have this one and I have another 3 units like it. Sorry, a total of 4 units. This is one. The other 2, one has Gen 3 tubes in it, and the other one has Gen 2 plus 1700 FOM with spec sheets, and third one is empty. I could customize it and build it for whoever you want with either Gen 3 NNVT or Gen 2. Okay, so this is what I have for today. Thank you for watching. I know my videos are long, but I'm trying to get into the details of it and debunk all the theories and assumptions and trash talk on the forums saying BagheeraNVG is drop shipping, or BagheeraNVG is selling trash, or BagheeraNVG is selling stuff straight out of China. No, this comes to me, I quality check it, we assemble, it comes in parts and we assemble in the United States. Okay, so this is assembled locally. It's quality, I test, I impact test, I throw it around. If it doesn't hold up to the standards, I don't sell it. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and please follow on the Instagram, check out my store. I'm also on eBay, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I am not gonna BS you, I'm not gonna lie to you. You're gonna hear it as it is. If you're asking me for a device that's gonna cost you $1,500 for a Bino, impossible, I can't do that. You know, if you're asking for a PVS 14, it's not even gonna be around the 1400. It's gonna be more around the 2000 mark, brand new. Okay, so I do what I can. I answer questions honestly. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of my competition is talking trash on the forums, on the Discord, but I'm not gonna back down. You know, I'm gonna keep trying to provide quality at a lower price. You know, and yes, it's not gonna be, if you have $10,000, just go buy a L3 unfilmed top spec Harris tubes and a PVS 31 from Harris and be done with it. But I'm not here for that. I'm here to provide something under the $5,000 mark that works great. You're gonna be happy with it and it's gonna be durable. Thank you so much and have a good day.